If you're watching this video, you may be someone like me who runs your own business, is a leader of a business, is a coach consultant. You may be in the online world and you may experience the same traits as me. These traits can be quite complex. I've come to realize that they are quite complex, but they lend themselves to being good at what we do and having to if you run your own business. But there's also drawbacks that come with that. And in this video, I want to share my experience of having this complex type of brain, where it has its drawbacks, where it has its advantages, and what we can do about it. I want to start by talking about the good stuff. I didn't choose to do this for as long as I've been doing it. It's been over 10 years now. It'll be 11 years in September. And what I will say is the people that I know and the people that I work with, we all have the same similar menu of traits. One of those is tenacity. Tenacity to just keep going. Once you've got an idea in your head, you just go and go and go and go and go. You're like a dog with a bone, right? My first Facebook group I called the Tenacious Tribe of Lady Entrepreneurs. But tenacity has always been that thing for me. Once I get an idea in my head, I just go and go and go and go. And that is a really positive trait. Along with that comes idea generation. Loads of amazing, incredible ideas. And that's always been the case. Sometimes it's been more reduced than others at certain periods of my life. At the moment, I'm absolutely brimming and bursting with ideas, with creativity. With that comes a whole load of busy brain, right? You are thinking about all those ideas all the time, and that can lead to chasing the ideas, chasing the squirrel, the shiny object, one exciting thing to another exciting thing. And I've come to realize that maybe people with neurodivergent brains are more likely to think in this way. Now, I'm not self-diagnosing myself here, but my son is going through assessment. My dad definitely had traits like this. And I know a lot of people in my world that are like this. And not everybody is like this. Yes, people can be ambitious, but it's a certain combination of this tenacity, this idea generation, these real driving, quick-paced working, quick-paced action. That means you go, 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 and you do. That's all amazing. And I will say that's probably contributed to the longevity of my business. The reason why I've been going for 10 plus years is because of these natural drives and this excitement and never giving up and always keeping going, right? And I love seeing that in my clients and my friends within this industry and within leadership, that to have that, you feel like you found your tribe when you meet people that are the same as you. And whether that there's a neurodivergence there or not, there's definitely a complex set of traits that are lending themselves to you doing what you're doing and being passionate about it. There's also a story, there's a lived experience. You've been through something and you want to help others. There's an empathy and a care and an altruistic element to what you do. Yeah, of course you want to make money, but you also really care. You want to help, you want to inspire people, you want to leave your legacy, you want to make an impression, you want to make a dent in the universe in however little way that you can make it. But having all of this brain power and quick pacedness and multitude of thoughts and complexity of thought, there's also a need for order. I certainly have that. So as much as I have chaotic thoughts, I also have a real need for order. And not predictability, because I like taking risks, but I like to know what I'm doing. I like to have my days organized. I like to be making the most out of my time, because I don't have much time when my kids are at school to be making the most out of what's happening in that time. And then, therefore, what happens is when that gets thrown up, then you feel a sense of imbalance. This morning is a really good example of that. I had it all planned out. I was going to take my daughter to school, walk her to school, then walk my son to school. Then I was going to come here and do my filming. Then I was going to go back and rehearse for a talk that I've got coming up this week. Had it all planned out, had all the everything, all the notes, all the snacks, all the equipment, everything ready to go. And my son didn't want to go to school. He didn't want to go. He struggles with going sometimes, and it just threw everything up in the air. Now, when that happens, I need time to recalibrate, and I need time to make a new order of things, from the complex thoughts to a new order of things. It doesn't take that long these days, but I had to go and sit, have a cup of tea and work out a different plan, which I did. But it brought up these thoughts that I'm going to share with you now. And if you can relate, please do post below. And if you are enjoying these videos, please do subscribe, like and comment. I'm really enjoying focusing on sharing these videos on YouTube, and I love interacting with people. So if this resonates in any way, please do comment below. Please do subscribe and like. It really means the world. So I was thinking about what this gives rise to, this complexity of thought and this need for order. And when it comes to articulating what you do in a way that makes you feel alive, that completely encapsulates who you are and your personality and your brand, and then delivering that to people and communicating that to people, this is where I see the problem. Because of the way your brain works and my brain works, it's very busy. So if people ask you what you do or how you help people, even though you've got the results, you find it difficult to articulate. Because it's so complex and busy in your head, and it kind of makes sense in that chaos, it's difficult to bring out into the world. So therefore what happens is you either don't say anything about it, you don't communicate it, you just hope people come to you and then they'll see how you help them with your transformative method or process, or you do try and share what it is, but it comes out in a jumble. It's not how you want it to be. It's certainly not how it is in your head, which all makes sense. And it doesn't have an order. It doesn't have a structure. And we know that with communication and human beings in a very noisy world, some statistics I'm just looking at the moment where the Nielsen Group said that we receive between 6,000 and 10,000 brand messages a day in this overwhelming, complex digital world where communication is so frequent and fast-paced. We need it to land in a way that is ordered. We need it to land in a way that is structured. And there is a way that you can do that. But there's a step in between it being in your head and it being articulated in an ordered way. And that step is to take it through a process with your ideal client in mind, understanding how they see you, how you transform them through your own unique expert method. And you will have one. You may have toyed with one over the years, but you might not have it fully formed in your mind. Or you may have one, but maybe it's not quite fitting right. Or maybe you don't have anything at all and you really, really need help ordering it. This is where the expert method process comes in. It is a way of helping you draw out all that gold in your head, how you help your clients, the transformative process you take them through, and bring it out into a visually appealing, succinct and compelling methodology that is, you could put in a one-pager and an infographic that you could put on a QR code on your talk presentation and people can get direct access to, that could be condensed down in such a high level way or could be expanded out into an hour-plus long talk. Your expert method, no one can take away from you. No one can replicate because it is your unique way, your own unique way, built from your story, your life, your qualifications, your expertise, your personality, your values, and how you transform your clients, the process and journey you take them on. And we do that in a way that is so aligned with you that that is what you are known for, not the jumble of complex thoughts, the ordered and articulate and very visually appealing, something that will be remembered, something that you can leave a legacy for, the thing that you're working towards, the reason why you do what you do. So I want to encourage you to take that tenacity, that beautiful tenacity you have, take that drive that you have and channel it into creating something that is so impactful that you can put it on the About Me page of your website, your homepage. You can make a lead magnet out of it. You can use it to create signature keynote talks around. You can use it to develop your thought leadership. You can use it to frame all of your case studies. You can write a book out of it. You can create a leadership program around it. It's so incredibly versatile. And if you don't have that yet, I have something for you. My Expert Method Intensive is part of this offer series I have at the moment. It's a 2-hour intensive. In 2 hours, we're going to create your expert method. I have powerful AI tools to help co-create the experience. I've been developing them a long time. I've been testing them. Me, you, and powerful AI tools that I have custom built to create your expert method. By the end of the 2 hours, you're going to have a method that within 2 weeks, we have encapsulated into a 1-page infographic. And if you need support in creating the infographic, I've got people that can help with that too. So if this is something that you know you need for the rest of 2025 to really make an impact and to take all those busy thoughts and create order out of them, then get in touch. And if you're not there yet, but you're just interested in learning more about how you can become a thought leader and get recognized in your industry and share your ideas with courage through speaking or just even through your content, then please like and subscribe. This is the channel I'm going to be focusing on. I love sharing these types of videos, and thank you for listening.